Hello and welcome to the third part of the Blacksmith developer commentary. We have a few new things today. I've been working on it a little bit this week, and we have two things. We have a new tutorial, which we'll see, and we also have a new daily report screen. Remember I was talking about how bad the daily report screen was? Well, I've done some work on it. It may need some bug fixes still, but we have the beginnings of it. And so we'll see how that works. Otherwise, we'll just play as normal. So today, we have Larry wants some scissors. So let's make some scissors. Let's make sure we haven't already made them. No, we haven't already made them. Let's melt down that old scepter. And yeah, we're going to continue as normal. As always, I'm excited to play this game, despite the fact that I made it, just because, again, despite all its flaws, it's quite fun. Let's go ahead and make a Gopper. What was it we wanted? Scissors. So let me tell you about Gopper. Gopper is just like copper, pretty much. I think it's a little bit better in terms of stats, but the thing about Gopper is it has incredibly low durability, which means, I'm not going to use coal, which means that it's good in a way for me as a blacksmith. You imagine as a manufacturer, I'm releasing stuff that's going to break in a few days, which is good for me, for my finances, but it does mean that I'll have to replace it very soon. So good for money, bad for the customer, I suppose. So there's our Gopper thing. And let's do, just for today, I'm just going to do Road to Ironwell, because I want to show you the new tutorial. It's very simple, it's very basic, but if you can even imagine, we're just going to send Crowbar, if you can even imagine, I couldn't even do something as simple as this. Let's give him the basic leather buckler. So nice and cheap. And let's go. So the most simple tutorial that you'll ever see in the world. And I couldn't do it when I made this game. I didn't even, if you can believe it, the dungeons run on the update method. They don't use a coroutine. If you know about programming, you would think, of course, this dungeon would make sense on a coroutine. I didn't even know how to do that when I made this game. I did it all through the update method. So we use bools, like a true or false statement to say, have you done this yet? If not, then do this. And then this becomes true or false. It works eventually, but it could have been much smoother. Could have been a lot less work for me. Anyway, welcome to Blacksmith. Your hero will move and fight automatically. Press any key to continue. Okay, so far so good. So we wait until he's not walking anymore. Hero attack speed is determined by their strength versus the combined weight of their gear. Is that clear? So we'll see. He'll attack. And then a couple seconds later. Piercing damage is determined by dexterity, while crushing damage is determined by strength. Okay, nice and simple. Can you believe I couldn't program this when I made this game? I tried. I did, if you play the earlier build, there were little icons that came up to the left here, but it wasn't quite good enough. Each weapon has its own piercing and crushing values, and each armor has its own piercing and crushing defenses. Simple enough, right? Just giving you the very basics of combat. So yeah, Crowbar is absolutely smashing it here. He's well over level for this area. Hit and dodge chance is determined by dexterity and weight. Okay. And intelligence determines the quantity and effectiveness of items. Click on a hero, then click on the item to use it. And then we say that concludes the tutorial. But if we finish that, the tutorial just ends. There should be another line, but generally you'll see that with the first time you play, and you won't be one-shotting each enemy, so you will see all the tutorial notes. The last one just says, this concludes the combat tutorial. Chat to heroes and townsfolk to learn more. Larry, you want some scissors? Trust me, these scissors are great. They'll last you forever. Alright. Bye-bye. Okay, great. So we have a clear runway. Let's go check out the mines. All-important mines. Mines are very important for a blacksmith. So you see, Oof has unveiled this new place. So we have this node. We must complete a dungeon to proceed, and we will get gold ore. This one, similar vibe, but silver ore. So until we do these dungeons, we won't have access to those nodes. So let's get Oof on this one and keep getting that iron, and we should be good. Okay, all set up there. Let's go have a chat to the mason.
You alright? disappoint us, Smith.
So steel minecart.
No.
Can we build not enough alloy? And the walls. The walls.
So,
We
yeah.
were going to wait till next Sunday. Let's see how much gold that Alphonse has, the lord of the town. He has 68 coin. I think he'll have 100 by next Sunday. So we won't be doing the walls. Therefore, we won't be doing the farms until next week. The farms. The farms is another one where I did not make it very good, and I could have made it a lot better. On reflection, I should have just skipped it entirely. We should have made it that Farmer Eric just heals as well. But there you have it. So, okay, we have a clear runway. Let's melt down those old scissors. And let's see if we can get enough steel to build the steel minecart. Let's melt down these bits as well. Where this came from? I think we already looked at this, but yeah, let's melt down this old gear. There we are. And how much steel do we have? Okay, let's make some steel. Plenty. So there we are. Smelting away some steel. Isn't this fun? Isn't this nice and relaxing? So there we have with the new tutorial. So we should be able to easily build the next minecart. If not, I don't know if Oof has enough gold for it. Oof is 19 short of the cost. So
yeah.
Instead of paying for the rest of it ourselves, we can go give them some trade. So we can buy some ore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Of course, aye.
Beautiful. Any regents? No. Any catalysts? No.
Till next time.
Fantastic. He should have enough money to pay for that now.
Alright.
Now, he's only 3 short of the coin. You see how this game works?
No.
That's a weird bug there. I don't know what's going on.
Right.
You have to press it a few times. I guess.
Sunshine, have a good one.
We'll see about that. We're dealing with things one by one as they come. Okay, so far so good. If I really want to push it, I don't know if it's too late, but I can... Oh! I'm sure you've already heard, but our worst fears have been confirmed. Ultimo has returned and is attacking heroes and townsfolk on the road. He is gaining power, so we must gain power too. Keep making us stronger, Blacksmith, and I'm sure an opportunity will present itself to strike back.
Alright.
So he's acknowledging that we've encountered Ultimo on the road. I think it's too late to start a dungeon. So we'll just head on over to the forge, and it's 9 o'clock. Let's see what's going on in the inn. Say hello to Goda.
Hello.
Goda, Simone.
Tata!
I'll take that as a compliment.
So yeah.
Oh, have we actually spoken to
No.
Elf yet? You can watch the last episode to be sure. Okay, great.
See you.
Yeah, everyone's at the inn now, having a nice time. Tori.
Hello.
That scroll. Can I see it? Yeah, we got the scroll from Alf, if you remember from last week. Sure.
Ah, this is the writing of John Smith in my very own library. Fascinating. It seems that John Smith was looking for a way to defeat Ultimo, but he's written the whole thing in a strange runic cipher. I can't rightly translate this text without the whole context. There are scrolls scattered in dungeons, the lava caves, the snowy mountains, and the ancient tomb. What could this mean? If you can bring me all the scrolls of John Smith, I'll be able to translate it properly.
Okay, you see,
Hello
so
there.
we have
Goodbye.
main quest happening. If we can get all the scrolls of John Smith, we may find a way to defeat Ultimo. Isn't that interesting? The new townsfolk report. So, this isn't quite as juicy and crunchy as I'd like it, but this was what works with the code we have. So we see all of our townsfolk, and we have the ones that we haven't met yet are grayed out. I'm pretty sure I've met... Oh no, that's Sylvia. Anyway, spoilers. So they all lose a bit of durability, you see? And they all earn a bit of coin. Where they all earn a bit of rapport, which happens to be equal to the coin. Taylor Larry gets some cloth. Tanner Clive gets some leather. We get 3 coal for free. Miner Oof has found a new dungeon. Clear it to gain access to the node, so it seems like he's already broken that node, probably because we gave him such a fantastic pickaxe. Miner Orville has gained materials, has gained 12.2 iron ore. And then now for the heroes. So we have the ones that we haven't met, are still grayed out. Like, who's that hero? So Innkeeper Jim heals them. So I don't know if you saw, but they all get a bit of healing. Each of them uses their weapon and armor, meaning they lose a bit of durability. They each earn some coin. They each gain some rapport. And we can see the ones that we have a golden heart with, that we've basically completed their quest, they have a golden heart. The champion, Pierce, has gone to the desert, and they earned 5 coin and brought us 3 ancient bones. Earned us, oh no, they earned themselves 5 coin, I believe. And that's it. The game has been saved. Isn't that nicer? If you're not bothered about it, you'll just click through, but you can just click through immediately. We'll try that next time. And of course, if there's any bugs, I'm going to find them, and this build isn't live yet, so I want to do this week at least before I upload the build, because you really never know what changes will have a cascade effect and change something that you could never have expected. Okay, let's make a nice amount of shock steel. So let's use all these ancient bones. I do believe ancient bones. Well, let's experiment. No, we can't really. Ancient bones and copper. Shockerite. Ancient bones and bronze would just be the copper. So we only have 2 ores at the moment. So yeah. Shockerite. What can I tell you about Shockerite? Shockerite is like iron. Sorry, it is like copper, but it is extremely conductive, meaning if you have a character using lightning attacks, they will do a lot of damage with them if they're equipped with this gear, you see? Because of the conductivity. Okay, Akira needs new armor. What can we do research-wise? So can we get him a nice... Yeah, we've already unlocked the gi. I think the gi is probably the best item for a samurai. Or we could go even further. Let's look at the plate gear. Plate, can we even afford that? So we can have samurai armor. Let's build Akira some nice samurai armor. Can we build anything else for him? Samurai armor. We could do Ashigaru, which would be samurai mail. That might be better suited for him. Let's think about it. Swords, Wadachi. That would be nice, but we can't afford it. We would need to unlock the great sword first. I think we're fine. Okay, Akira, you would like some armor. Let's go ahead and make you. So how we do for steel? Let's go ahead to the lumberjack. That's not the lumberjack.
See ya.
The lumberjack. Okay, and let's buy. We'll use it. And there's no problem having an absurd amount of steel. Never a bad thing to have an absurd amount of steel. So let's go ahead. Iron, charcoal. Boom. How much do we have? We're going to need a lot to make plate armor. Plate armor, as I've mentioned before, is pretty much you're on par with Iron Man at that point in terms of armor. If you had plate armor in medieval times, you were as a god pretty much. No one would mess with you, except other people in plate armor, or people with massive hammers. But plate armor really is the business. So we're going to give him some plate armor, not only that, but we're going to give him some absolutely wonderful plate armor, and I don't expect he'll be able to afford it. Eat some food or go to sleep to restore energy. Oh, smelting all that steel has made me really tired.
Konnichiwa.
Kajiya-san, your craftsmanship is excellent. I have taught you everything I know, but there is a lot you could teach me.
Okay, shall we increase his strength, more dexterity, or more intelligence? I think strength. Especially if we're going to be equipping him with nice... Oh! Yes, our inspiration is full. We're going to make some legendary steel armor for our samurai. Yes, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Anata wa Saiko Blacksmith. Sorry about that. Burakusumisu. Yeah, Burakusumisu. So what was that? What the hell just happened there? We got enough inspiration to become inspired. So we're gonna go full samurai armor. And we still need to give him the. Oh no, we don't have enough. We're slightly short on enough. Okay, well that's fine. He still has the sort of shredder look going on. So yeah, when you gain, and he really can't afford it, but you know what? I'm feeling generous. Look at this magnificent piece of armor. I'm gonna send you into pretty much any dungeon with that armor. Let's just go on to the next one. Let's do desert. Let's send Akira. Let's send Raiken, his buddy, his samurai ally, and let's send Kage to keep it on theme. I am a weeb. We're proud weebs in this house. And yeah. I think you should have a bow and arrow as well. And let's go. We're in the desert. Let's take a moment to enjoy the desert. Nice desert dunes in the background, some cacti. The music's gonna swap soon. Akira is killing it. And now we have the desert theme. Yeah, slight desert themes. Yeah, Akira smashing it. 5 strength, 5 dexterity, gets a big strength bonus from wearing samurai gear. Here we go. Oh! Next dungeon complete. Sorry, Chris, I'm gonna have to send you away. I'm not sure. I think one side effect of me having updated a few things is that when heroes are in the dungeon and you sleep, they don't disappear anymore, or at least with the townsfolk. But okay, so we'll just click through all of this. Boom, 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 boom. We are so behind on just like little things that we have to do during the day. Okay, this is a lie. I don't know if there's a bug happening here, but we should have Oof clearing that node. That might be a side effect of me updating the daily report. We absolutely put him on that node, and for some reason it didn't register. So let's double, triple check. This should not be a problem. So that might be my bug to fix this week. The sweats begin. A bug on while I'm recording. That's fine. That's all. That's the whole reason for this. It shouldn't affect us too much because we're already quite behind. One thing we haven't done. So we haven't been to the florist.
Hello there.
Hello, Smith. Phil's told me all about you. Apparently, you're quite the blacksmith. My name is Fleur. Pleased to meet you.
Hi.
Also, thank you so much for helping with the flower shop. Flowers should help attract more people to Ironwell, helping the town grow and blossom.
How nice.
Trade with me to use dyes made from red rose or indigo. Find flowers for me, and we'll have access to even more colors. If you see a flower, click on it to get the seed.
Okay.
Oh, well,
So we
hello.
should have some flowers. Yeah, I think we've picked a few. So then when we go through a dungeon, we can click on the flower to add it to our
Indeed.
pool of dyes.
Tata!
You see? But now we really are falling behind once again. But that's fine. We used all of that lovely steel on that samurai armor, but that samurai armor is, he's going to probably be wearing that. That's probably the best armor he's going to get in the game. Because it's legendary, because we made it while we were inspired with anime power. Just quickly checking. Meow. 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 It's my cat. It's like I'm meowing to myself. My cat's meowing. You can wait. What is it, Astra? Now, let's take the advice of the game and eat some food to restore some energy. At the moment, all we have is potatoes. So let's go get some potatoes. He's telling us to upgrade the walls.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Alright.
just give me 5 potatoes and I'll just munch them and then get back to work. Alright, you would like some scissors. Okay, we can do scissors. We know about scissors here. We're going to make them out of steel so that you don't come back anytime soon. Not that I don't want you to come back, it's just I want you to be happy with your tool and I want it to last a long time. I'm not going to waste coal on her, I'm afraid, because all she does is she's just going to make buying the dyes cheaper. So as far as townsfolk that you want to prioritize, pro tip, Fleur isn't one of them, but she is a lovely lady. She's married to Mason Phil.
Oh, well, hello.
Lovely lady.
Oh, that's marvelous.
And gold is
Tata.
flowing. Gold is flowing. Candela needs new armor. Okay, we like Candela in this house. We can do, yeah, let's make you some nice wizard armor. Let's do it. Let's go all in with this. We have plenty of cloth, because we haven't made anything clothy for a while. And so, explaining more about that time where my hair went blue, and what the hell I was singing. I did want to have like some actual live singing in the game for that bit. Oh, that's not right. It's a little bit of a bug. I don't know if I would have been able to make plate cloth, but here we go. Candy. And we're taking that candy and we're giving it a nice wizard hat. Do we have any other options? A wizard hat and robe arms. So this should be a nice upgrade to intelligence bonus 5. So she's going to be very smart. And we have access to the dyes. Can we not click on that? I don't know if that's a bug or if that's... I think I need to unlock the... I think I need to do stuff to unlock my own dyeing bucket. But here we have kombu. And we can make it black. Maybe with a red, with a fire steel coloured hat. We have the pink tulip, yellow tulip because of the dyes from Fleur, but we also have access to any colour that we have
Buenos
the
días.
outlet with. So you can imagine we're making a little bit of a dye.
Whee!
There you are.
Buenos días.
It's cold, I want to go
Hasta
somewhere
luego.
hot. Okay, you shall have your wish. Let's do that now. The desert? Oh no, we don't mean the desert. That could be a bit of a red herring. So let's send Akira, who at the moment is our top guy. Let's send Candela in the back. Let's send Raiken, since he's Akira's follower. And we will send her not with that, but we will send her with a nice powerful frost spell. And this should be a good squad. The lava dungeon, the lava caves is an endgame dungeon. So it's going to be tough. Let's see if we can do it. Oh! Okay, that arrow does nothing. Yeah. Tough enemies, you see. But weak against ice magic. Okay. Wow. Okay, now finish him off. Since he's got that little frozen thing on him, he's going to be weak against... He's going to be weak against any crushing damage, which we're not really doing in this squad, but every little helps. And you can see he's just dodging everything because he's a crafty little goblin. Dexterity 5, yeah? It's going to be tough to hit him. Okay. Oof. Oh, who's that?
Hola.
Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on here?
Hi. Could use a little help here. Name's Gerald.
Sí.
Oh, sounds fun.
Okay, what's happening here? Can we do this? Yes, we can. See, seems that he's already done the work. I made it so that was easy. And we got the second scroll of John Smith, plus some Phoenix Feather and some Goblin
I
Ale.
like that.
And a new character, apparently. Wasn't that fun? That was fun, wasn't it?
Hey.
Thanks only to giving Candela the decent frost magic and gear and everything. So he wants some armor. Well, everything's happening at once. Alright, let's make some basic armor for this dude. We're not going to be... He's not one of our mainline heroes, so we're just going to make some decent-ish leather armor. So at least make it look good if we can. Good body of Chris. Okay, body of Chris, and we'll give him... Aren't Hutch just badass? Is it just me? That's gonna look sexy, if you don't mind me saying.
Hey.
Hey, nice. Showing off those guns. Alright, Crush needs a new weapon, but it's a bit late now. It's time to go to bed. Right, that was a good day, wasn't it? Got a new dungeon done. Okay, so I'm fully expecting this bug to reoccur. Minor Oof has not found a new dungeon, so that is something I'm going to have to fix. I'm afraid we'll have to wait till next week. That isn't in the current build that is up now. That bug isn't a thing. That bug is a result of me doing this. You see, like I said, you have no idea. It's really difficult to anticipate what changes you make, how the changes you make will affect what's happened. When you make any change, killing bugs is like killing a Hydra. You take one head and 3 heads come in its place. In this case, we're seeing one of the other heads. Okay. So we have plenty of iron because we've been working away like that. Let's use our regions. So we got some nice green steel. Green steel, if I remember correctly, is like slightly more powerful. The idea is it's like, I think it's a bit heavier. But yeah, so it's a bit more powerful, but it's heavier. So it's the kind of thing you would want to give to an orc, I think. If only we had an orc hero. We've got plenty of shock steel. So we're looking good. We're clearing those late-ish game dungeons. We're advancing the story of each character. And we've advanced Candela's story, so next time she shows up, she's going to give us further instructions. But we also have another character. We have Gerald now. You see? And he has a silver sword. I wonder who this is referencing. Alright, Crush needs a new weapon. Oh, isn't that exciting? What's he got at the moment? At the moment, Crush is using a big copper axe. Oh god, isn't that embarrassing? We need a much better weapon than that for him. Yeah, we got plenty of shock steel. Let's make him a big bad boy axe. So let's go to our axes. Okay, let's make him a big bad boy double axe out of shock steel. Or hammer, maybe, even better. Can we make him a big bad boy hammer? I don't think there's many hammer variants because, you know, really, how many variants can you do with a hammer? Spears, maces, hammer, morning star, add sharp spikes, heavier and crushier. That's the hand. Do we have Warhammer? No, there's just one form of Warhammer. Astro, what's going on? I guess my cats, they're sort of fighting each other, but they haven't come to blows yet, so I'll continue with the stream. Okay, let's make him a big bad sledgehammer. So, and in fact, this is going to be our guy for clearing the silver and the gold mines. So let's get that coal. Nice weapon. Boom. 15 out of 15. Well done. So yeah. Yeah, so again, on the blue hair thing, I wrote lyrics for that in Japanese, kind of using Google Translate, and I was really happy with it. And I was so pleased to be able to sing that for you today. 50. Yeah, why not?
Yeah! Hey!
Strength means speed with heavy weapons and armor. That is correct.
Hey! Get out of here!
Alright, let's do that then. Let's send you to the silver mines with... so we'll send... Crush. We'll send Akira, because he's still badass with that insanely good armor. In fact, maybe we should put Akira up in front. Let's do that. Let's put Akira up in front. See, this is not very well programmed, but still get-aroundable, so if you're going up in front, you should have a shield. If you're going in the back... See, this is the thing, strength characters are better up front because they can't really do much with their intelligence, but let's just keep his costs down. And we'll send Candela in the back since she's still pretty badass, along with... Yeah, Frost, because that's going to help, because against golems, Frost is good. Fire is crap against golems. Makes sense, doesn't it? That's not just me talking in general, that is actually a mechanic in the game. They have a lot of piercing resistance, and they have a high melt rate, where the stats of them are pretty much using the stats are using the actual stats of the gear, so it's like they're wearing big plate armor of what they're made of. So we're going to see our first golem today. Yes. So let's have a look. Yeah, he's got technically a warhammer and technically some piercing armor. Doesn't block much, but you see, because we have our hammer, we do good damage. Akira didn't do much because a katana against a golem, not great. But a big warhammer smashes it in one, you see? It's got lots of health. But Crush just absolutely crushed it. Okay, so to show that off, now that we've opened up the silver mines, we now have access to silver ore. And we have access to a new miner who'll show up tomorrow. Isn't that fun? If only this was communicated to the player properly, then they might enjoy it and they might play up until this point to see what's there. Okay. Silver mines. Okay. Shall we go for it? Shall we press our advantage? I think we should try and press our advantage.
Alright.
Oi, Smith, there's been a fire in the stables. What? Oh no. The witch Candela is a client of yours, is she not? She's gone missing. Perhaps some of your other clients know her. Talk to them. Candela is the prime suspect in the burning of the stables. What? Candela is missing?
Yeah.
How can this be? What? She is indeed missing. Where is Candela? Perhaps someone who knows her well will know where she's gone. There is game here. There is game here. Where did I even go there? Oh, let's do this quick.
Alright. So yeah.
Uh-oh, bug.
Hello. On you go, sunshine, have a good one.
Okay, fixed. Let's do gold mines. Bug, because she shouldn't be just yet. She gets removed as a hero, but she doesn't get removed as a... if you've already got her in your list. But, you know, minor bugs, unfortunately. Okay, the piercing damage is going to do very little. 6, 18, even with that really good sword, it's not a lot. Block that. Yeah, we're smashing this up. Now we have gold golem. 50 HP. Take a few hits to go down, and they do a lot of damage. But we blocked it. Nice. Straightforward. I think this is a steel golem, which are really tough, but we have a very solid team. Okay, and now... Okay, let's go to sleep. So we have townsfolk report, everyone loses a bit of durability. Everyone gains some gold. Taylor Larry gains some cloth. Lieutenant Clive gains some leather. We get 3 coal for free. Minor Oof isn't doing anything. Orville isn't doing it. See, that's wrong. So there's something I've done wrong in, like, registering who's doing what in the mines. Willie's not mining anything. Okay. Yeah, so that's something to address. But for this week, that should be fine. I'm going to be getting slightly slower progress. But we have 2 new dwarfs in one day. So what is going on here? So I think what it's done is it's automatically put Silvio there. So we'll have Willie doing the gold, Silvio doing the silver. Makes sense, right? And let's try again. I don't know what the hell's going on here, but let's try again with oof on that. And I'll have to address that before I upload this build.
Howdy.
So you won't see that build. You won't be able to play it probably till next week.
Howdy.
Gold is beautiful, but you shouldn't use it to make weapons or armor.
Howdy.
Anyone who's played Minecraft will know that. Phoenix gold plate armor, that would be fit for a billionaire superhero. Phoenix
Howdy.
gold plate.
Howdy. Hi there.
Do you
Howdy.
have anything else?
How can I help you? How can I help you? How can I help you?
Hi there.
See you right.
Careful when smelting that silver. It melts quick.
What do you see? What do you know?
What do you see? What do you know? You know someone who once mistook me for a goblin? Why, I order. Hey, yo, this is a legitimate business.
You gotta go, you gotta go.
You gotta go, you gotta go. That's loads of fun voices. Okay, so Gerald is coming, so he'll be able to talk to us about what's going on with Candela. Let me just quickly make that note of, so Candela, remove hero, and of course, miners. Just to remind myself to fix that ASAP. I actually have another game coming out this week, so that's my priority, but this is my Saturday vibe. But I should be able to fix those bugs before this build goes live, so no one has to ever experience them. Okay, we're doing great. So to get the where did we have to go for the main story? I can't remember, but Tanner Clive needs a new knife, Gerald needs a new weapon. Someone said something about we don't have any phoenix feather. Okay, we'll check that out later. So let's melt down this. Okay, good. Melting down all this old gear. I do find this quite satisfying. You see very slowly our inspiration is starting to build up again. The thinking. I mean, maybe it should have been a more explained mechanic, but my thinking was you never know when inspiration's going to strike, and it's unclear what exactly gets you to figure out that inspiration. Okay, let's make you a knife. Let's make you a steel knife. All else fails, like if you're never sure, steel. We'll get to the point fairly quickly where we'll have pretty much infinite leather, but
That's lovely. See ya.
Okay, let's see what Gerald has to say. He might be able to help us out with Candela.
Hello.
Stable fire, you say? Candela's gone missing. Yeah. Doesn't seem like Candy to just burn apart at up firewood like that. You got any more leads? Just you? Just me, huh? I should be able to find her. Get to the bottom of this. But if you send me alone. Send me alone. Clear? Alright. Send me to the mystical forest at night. I can track her down. Okay, let's do that.
Hi.
Are you equipped for these? In fact, I really hope this isn't another one of those streams where everything was just a bit too loud. Probably is. Well, let's see. We're learning. This is all part of the learning process. Okay, so since you're going there, let's send you with some nice gear. What can we do in terms of melting down our stuff? Get much more shock steel. So let's do that. I think that might be a little bit too quiet for the sound. Gerald needs a new weapon. Shock steel. Sword. Bit of the thought process. So let's have a look at through the thought process and how I decide what kind of weapon to give him. Let's have a look at his stats.
Hi.
So trade.
Hello.
Equip. Okay, so he has 2 strength, 2 dexterity, and 1 intelligence. He's basically a copy of Crowbar. So that means he's a balanced character. He'll do well with anything. But of course, the sword tends to be. So So I'm not very good on my Witcher lore, so I won't be able to think of my Gerald lore, so I won't be able to think of a good one. But let's give him a nice long sword. Let's call it sword, because tell me if there's a reference I'm missing here. Because I think there were some sword names that would work for him. Let's make him a nice... Can we do the final handle? Let's go to handles. Godo. Yeah, bit of strength. Bit of strength never hurt anyone. Yeah. Not necessarily true, but there's a nice looking sword for him. And I'm going to go ahead and make him some armor. Just some simple mail, I think will do. So, boom, 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 boom. You see how I have to use the space bar and click on the things at the same time. So there is a bit of a learning curve to making really good stuff. Being good at smithing. Yeah, let's give them the plates. Let's just unlock these. So we're taking our shock steel mail and we're going to give it in the plated mail style. And we're going to give it a nice... We don't have many options here. Let's go with no helm and some nice leather arms. I think that'll look good. Just kind of being a bit random here. Oh. We're going to miss the time, aren't we?
That's great.
Yeah, it's not about
That's
the
great. Until next time.
No, we missed it. I can't do dungeons after 9 PM. Okay, well, you're all set to go tomorrow.
Silver on its own is a terrible alloy for a weapon. However, silver can be combined with certain reagents.
Hi.
Yeah, this is true. So if you make a silver weapon, that's really not going to do much, but you're going to have to use some kind of other material to make it an actual feasible weapon.
A watcher? Never heard of it.
Greetings. Hello.
See,
Hi.
that's your other line.
Greetings, Blacksmith.
Till next time.
3 lines. Okay, that's today and done. Ah, the time flies by so quickly. So here we go. And yeah, all the townsfolk. Well, at least it's yeah, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know if it's something to do with... I think I know what it is. I think it's just because there's a dungeon in here. Okay, that's brilliant. I know what the bug is. Basically, if there's a dungeon on the mines, then it will say, oh, well, we can't mine it then. And I rewrote that code, and I wrote it badly so that because there's a dungeon on it, but we have to break it open to even get access to that dungeon. We have to in order to break it open, we need a miner on it. But if I'm kicking them off because there's a dungeon on it, that doesn't work. I need to just replace my if-else statements. Basically, I need to reorganize them. So since we can't do that this week, we will be continuing that next week. I'll send him to get charcoal to save myself some money. Okay, fantastic. So at least it's not some really dodgy code that I don't understand. It's some easy to understand code. Ah, just as expected, Tailor Larry needs new scissors. Why does he need new scissors? Because I gave him Gopper scissors, meaning that he comes back quickly, but doesn't get much out of it. If we give everyone Gopper gear, we'll become very rich very quickly, but we'll end up with a massive backlog of orders. So, using your discretion. The Gopper, lovely Gopper. Okay, right. Cooking with fire now. Cooking with charcoal, I guess. Okay, so how are we doing for regions? I think we're just going to carry on with this. Can we do, so gold ore and ancient bones? Gold, okay, so nothing special. Silver and ancient bones? Silver, so waste of ancient bones then. Okay. Let's make those scissors out of whatever we have at hand. We don't really have much at hand. Okay, let's just go ahead and, I'm sorry, Larry, we're really screwing you over lately. In fact, should we just make him some more Gopper scissors and just rinse him for everything he's worth? No, because then he'll run out of money and we'll have to give it to him for free anyway. So let's make him the copper. will in fact last longer than the Gopper, even if it's not as powerful.
Oh, do you see this bucket?
We're supposed to be in his shop for this dialogue. Okay, never mind. Another bug.
This is for dyeing gear. You should have one in your own shop. I've set the blueprints to Mason Phil.
Oh, thanks.
Alright.
I guess that's because we've got his golden heart now. Oh no, we don't.
Hi.
But
Maybe next. Hello.
yeah, I
Hi.
think that's triggered when he gets to like 10 or something. So we have the new blueprint. Let's check that out.
Alright.
Yeah, we can get a dyeing bucket for 10 bronze.
There
Okay.
you go, sunshine. Having a
Gives
good
us something to work towards. Oh, we have a new hero. Hold on. So let's take that copper and get our tin and make bronze. Let's make as much as we can. And when we get 10, we'll be able to make our own dyeing bucket so that we won't have to go to the tailor to dye gear. Okay, Minnie.
Greetings, Blacksmith. I'm happy to hear that Ironwell is back in business. Ah, yes, the beard. Dwarfen women are very rare, especially these days, but we do exist, and some of us have beards.
That's it. She's a bearded dwarfess. There is a story here. There's a big story with the dwarfs, but we're not there yet. So let's make her something fit for a dwarf. 2 strength, 3 dexterity, 1 intelligence, and I think because she's has high stats, she has lower HP than the others. I do believe that's the case. So let's make her a weapon out of whatever we have. We don't really have anything. We have silver, but that's no good for a weapon. What can we do? We can just make her some like decent iron. Or should we? Let's head on over to the lumberjack and buy some more charcoal. You thought I bought too much charcoal last time?
Never enough charcoal.
Cool. It's already Saturday. I'm enjoying myself. I can play more. Actually, I'm streaming today. I mean, by the time you see this, that would have already happened, but I'm streaming today on another game, so today is all about performing. This is not why I became a developer, but yeah, it's fun. Okay, let's do that. Nice, relaxing session of smelting. You can see smelting iron really takes a lot of energy. Smelting steel takes a lot of energy out of us. So make a good mount. And if we miss the dungeon today, it's not the end of the world. I know what the problem is with the mines, because that shit terrifies me. And at least I didn't upload this build yet. So you can ask it. It's fine, everything's working, what could possibly be wrong? No. You never know. It's always worth testing it. I made that mistake. I'd find someone report a bug and I'd fix it, and then 10 other people would get a bug. Shit, I shouldn't have smelled that much. Okay, let's make that weapon for you. Last customer today. Let's just make you a pretty straightforward steel. We got loads of steel now. Steel mace. Let's make it as well as we can. Nice. Snowy Mountains, let's go. Let's send the dream team. Who's the dream team? Gerald's pretty. Oh, no, that's not what we're doing. We're doing Mystical Forest at night, and if you send me alone, he says. So let's send Gerald to the Mystical Forest alone at nighttime with his wonderful gear. Okay. Still only baked potatoes. Need to build those walls. The Mystical Forest at nighttime. Let's see what happens. So we can click on the rose, which I do believe will unlock. Tell me that. That's not relevant now. Oh no! That's supposed to be dialogue for Gerald, right? But because anyway, found her. And who's this? That's another bug.
Buenos dias.
Hi, Gerald. This is my favorite. This is my friend Ignacio.
Candy, why did you run? Did you burn the Ironwell stables?
No puedo.
I know. It was this little devil. Who is a cute little devil?
That's an imp. They can be very dangerous. I have to kill it.
No.
No way. You can't hurt little Igni. I've already punished him enough.
No, step aside, Candela. I'm a monster hunter, and this monster burned the stables.
Okay, so who wins? Who knows? It's down to who has the better gear. I think if he gets one hit on her, he'll probably kill her. Yeah. Okay, he killed her, didn't he? Yes.
Candela, I'm sorry I had to do that.
Yeah, we gave him shock steel, which is decent.
But you can come back to Ironwell now. The thing that burned the stables is dead.
Oh, Gerald, you didn't have to kill him.
I'm a monster hunter. You're a pyromaniac. I guess we're even.
Love it, love it, love it. So that's that quest advanced. Minnie needs a new weapon. Oh, did we not give it to you? Okay, let's give it to you. There's your steel
Scar.
knife. Off you go.
Scar. May the gods be
This
with
has
you.
the same voice as Val. Okay, let's do the last day. I do believe it's Sunday, so we'll see, and hopefully it doesn't bug out, because we're gonna do a new thing. So each townsfolk and coin base, yeah. The new thing will be the tithe. So what we see is, so he gained his gained his coal, iron. I'm pointing at the screen. Iron, silver, gold, and everyone loses some gold, while Lord Alphonse gains some gold, right? Taxes. Guaranteed in life. The good old days when taxes was 10% of your income. Most of the days in history. Okay, it's Sunday. Let's not get depressed about taxes. Through kids, most of history, taxes was just about 10% of your income. It has gotten quite absurd these days. Right. Farmer Eric needs a new hoe, don't we all? I mean, I don't, but a lot of people do. Farmer Eric needs a new hoe. Let's build him a nice steel hoe. Keep it simple. Right, so we give him this hoe. And Raiken needs new armor. I think he'll probably have his new bit of quest for us as well. Let's go ahead and make him some nice male armor, and we'll go with the Ashigaru style, I think. Okay, could have done that a bit better. So that's everyone's gear for the day. Let's zhuzh that up a bit. So we have our steel mail, and we'll do it in the Ashigaru style, because he's still a training samurai, and we'll call it Ashi. Just to keep tabs on it. And we'll give it a nice kabuto, nice helmet, and light samurai. Let's just play vanilla, right? Should we dye it a bit? I think we will get enough copper just by smelting old stuff to get enough to make the bronze that we need. Okay. What do we do? Yeah, let's smelt down the old stuff. This will take a lot of energy out of us. But what we can do now, let me see, I think we'll need iron, which we'll have. And we'll be able to do the walls. Eric, we have a lot of business today. Let's see. So what do we need for the walls? Will dye and bucket is bronze. Walls needs 10 iron. Not enough alloy.
So yeah.
So let's make sure we have 10 iron. Not steel, but iron. Okay. Come for a hoe, I'm going to do you one better. I'll build you an entire farm.
Yeah.
Well done, Blacksmith. Maybe now you'll see why the tithe is so important. With walls, the farms will be able to expand, and more heroes and townsfolk can do business safely. That means better business for all of us, and no doubt a bigger tithe next week for the Lord. If we can afford it, we should get to work on the farm's expansion right away.
Have we already
So,
got
yeah.
that? I think I might not know my own game well enough. I think we already have 4 farm plots, and we can actually do this mechanic. Except that Eric is in the shop right now. So let's to Eric. Eric needs
Hey.
some hope. Yep. Okay. Eric waves. Yeah, he doesn't speak. He
Hey.
smiles. And Eric
Hey.
waves. All right. Okay. Let's sell that armor to Raiken if he can afford it. Either way, we'll give it to him.
Oh,
I need some new armor.
Katia-san.
Looking good. Could never quite get
Konnichiwa.
the rules of nature. He's the
Katia.
edgy samurai.
Katia. Konnichiwa. Katia.
My fate is linked with Akira-san.
Sayonara.
Sayonara. Okay. So if we pop on over to the farms, I think before 4 p.m. that'll do it. And we can say, Eric, let's trade. Okay, the farm mechanic. How does this work? So we can do potato and hops, right? Hops being kind of alcohol, I guess. And let's do potato and leek. So how does this work? So we choose our crops, and then we go meals. So complicated, but I'm happy with the mechanics, not happy with the execution. So we can just use the raw ingredients that we've grown, but because we have hops, right, we have access to, we can make beer, but because we have hops and potato, we can make vodka, being sort of alcoholic. So we can make vodka, and we can make leek and potato soup. See how that works? So now, not only do we have access to that at the inn, so we can go to the inn, and we can buy no longer potatoes, but we can get vodka. What does vodka do?
Yeah.
Vodka gives us a good bit of inspiration, and is better value for money,
Alright.
basically. And
Alright.
gives us a bit more inspiration, because instead of eating shitty potatoes, we're eating delicious meals. See? This game is better than I made it. Basically. There's something to this. I'm definitely going to do more in the future. So let's melt down this old stuff. And wait, so before we do that, let's do... So we had snowy mountains, lava, let's do snowy mountains. Let's send the dream team. And let's, along with, let's send the absolute dream team. Now that Candela's back, we're in the frosty place, so let's give her an inferno. This is a good squad. Let's go. Oh no, I forgot the main thing I was gonna do, which was to give them some nicer food. Never mind. Oh, a slime! Okay, that's not too effective. See, we're getting there. Okay, let's do more of these infernos. Sprite is slightly off there. Let's just do that again. Kira's doing great. We should be able to finish this one off. No more spells. And good stuff, good stuff. Okay. Nice. This game is not front-loaded, it's back-loaded. All the good stuff comes from rewards. So you see, Akira's in a bit of trouble, he's getting a bit crushed, but we made it. We have the 3rd scroll of John Smith, some frozen tears, and an oak tooth. Wonderful. Okay, very sad to leave it there, because I'm really having fun. We're really gaining momentum in the game. I'll be able to fix that bug before next time we play. I'm going to do that right now. So I hope you enjoyed this stream. Wasn't streamed, not live anyway. I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully see you next week for more Blacksmith. Isn't this getting interesting? I hope you'll agree. Thank you very much, and good night.